In this optimization problem, we want to maximize p equals 17xy when x plus y equals 5. So in this problem, the p equals 17xy is what we would call our objective function. That's the function that we want to actually maximize or minimize or optimize in general. X plus y equals 5 is our constraint. The constraint is an equation that relates the two variables in the objective function. So the objective function has two variables in it, x and y. The constraint shows that x plus y equals 5. It relates those two variables together. So to solve this problem, what we want to do is get rid of one of the variables, either x or y, in the objective function. To do that, we're going to use substitution. So we start with the constraint function, and we want to solve that for one of the two variables. So I'm going to solve it for x. So x will be equal to 5 minus y. What we then do is we take that and we substitute it into the objective function. We remove the x and we put in 5 minus y. Now, when we multiply all of this together, we will end up with 85y minus 17y squared. So this is the objective function with the constraint substituted into it. In an optimization problem, to find the optimum value, we need to then optimize, which means we're going to take the derivative of our objective function. So I'll do that here, p prime, which will be equal to 85 minus 34y. Then we take the objective function's derivative, 85 minus 34y, and we set it equal to 0. So 0 equals 85 minus 34y. And then solving that for y is equal to 2.5. So there's one of our answers. To find the x value, we then have to go back to the constraint, and let's do this in green. Go back to the constraint, bring that over here, and say, all right, well, x is equal to 5 minus y, or x is equal to 5 minus 2.5, so x is also equal to 2.5. So we've now found x and we have found y. Those are the two values that will optimize this particular function. The last thing that we need to do is to find p. And so to find p, we want to take the objective function and p equals 17xy and substitute in the values of x and y. So 17 times 2.5 times 2.5 will end up being equal to 106.25. And that is the maximum value of the function. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video.